This is a completely different space that we are in. That's because we have moved apartments throughout this entire chaotic and uncertain times that we all are living through and experiencing together. With that said, y'all, I've been a bit hesitant about putting out a video on this channel without stopping to check in and find out if you guys are okay and just wish you the best and your family through these trying times. And if this is the first time you see my videos, y'all, welcome. My name is Kamar and I'm glad to have you here. If you see a reason to subscribe, hit the subscribe button. We've got another 2 episodes left in this Exploring Cyprus in Winter series. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this episode and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bumpy. That's the best way to describe driving from the Troodos Mountains to Polis, which is a coastal town in the northwest of Cyprus. Every few hundred meters we will come across some rocks which fell onto the road and into our lane, and sometimes it put us in the dangerous position of having to drive into oncoming traffic. It was Boxing Day, so thankfully the roads were really quiet.
Oh, hey! Hey! She is pregnant. Good morning from somewhere in this mountainous region here in Cyprus. We are currently on the hunt for coffee. We just checked out of our hotel down in Kalopaniatis. Right now it's extremely cold and there's pretty much no one around. Try to find a coffee that's not for the girls, but the restaurant is closed, so we're gonna try to find another spot to get some coffee for these 2 monsters. The entire thing is I guess these must be angels. The archangels is my guess. I could be wrong. 1, 2, that's Jesus. 3, 4 angels. There's been a lot of these random cool finds that we've stumbled upon as we drove through these mountains. No lack of churches, no lack of history. Given the fact that we were in the mountains, the roads were extremely windy. The total journey to Polis was about 91 kilometers, and the route that we chose, it took us through the Paphos forest. No matter where we looked, it was scenic mountainside views, and at one point we even pulled over just to take them all in. We just drove about 30, maybe 40 kilometers on windy roads. Literally, roads were like this, right? But to make it even more treacherous, you see that? Them rock slides? So it was painful because you had to go extra slow so we don't puncture the tires on the Ferrari again. Get some sun, warm up a little bit, stretch your legs. I'm tucking for another hour of driving. Soon enough, we arrived in this cozy village called Lissos. Thank you. Bye-bye. Alright, so we're in Lissos, or Lysos, I don't know which is the correct name. Just left a tiny coffee shop, had some Cyprus coffees, and in true, I guess, gonna chalk it up to Cypriot fashion, Cypriot hospitality. We were given free sweets, free cookies. So I was doing just a little bit of reading on Wikipedia while he was in the coffee shop, and it was saying basically that back in 2001, the population of this town was 160 people. Yes, it is a very tiny town. So coming down from the mountains where we were, this is the first town that you come to. Cyprus has its fair share of tourist attractions that are linked to Greek mythology. One such place was only 8 kilometers away from Polis, so we made a quick trip over just to check it out before we checked into the new apartment. Now, legend has it that right here in these very baths is where Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love, she would come to bathe. The word on the street was, or legend had it, or people believed that the baths had these special healing, rejuvenation properties. There was no entry fee to visiting Aphrodite's baths, and the best part is that there were a couple of organized hiking routes for visitors.
Are they beehives?
That's just pigeons.
Oh, they're birds? They do look like skulls.
Yeah, they're like skulls, right?
Do they also, they look like beehives too, don't they?
Oh, you can't even see it in the camera, but they got a colony of pigeons up there just chilling.
We didn't do any of the hikes that day because there was sure to be some rain in the afternoon.
We're going to an abandoned village.
Nestled in the Evretou Valley were these dusty grey structures which stood out against the lush greenery that surrounded them. If these broken walls could talk, they would tell the story of a time when Turkish Cypriots lived there just before fleeing the unrest of 1974.
Where the fireplace was then?
Yeah. Now, due to the fighting, many people left their homes, and as a result, there are many more abandoned villages just like this one. Just look at the beautiful view that these people had, whoever lives here. Part of the roof collapsed on this one here. There was so much more of the village to explore, but our car couldn't handle the terrain, and we weren't going to leave it parked in the middle of nowhere. We ran out of tracks. Just a short drive away from the abandoned village was the Evretou Dam. That's the dam right there. It's a lot of prickle bush like this one. Now, back in the village, we attempted to make it to the water side, but it was an almost impossible journey because the bush was so thick and prickly.
Look at the spikes on that.
Look at the spikes on this bad boy.
The path that we was following, it came to an end, so we're gonna retrace the way in and try to find an alternate route so we could get beside the water, because it would be quite painful trying to track our way through. Based on some blogs and photos that I've seen online, there definitely are different ways of approaching this village, and I'm not so sure that we found the easiest route, but I'm happy that we at least got to see a part of the abandoned village. So once we got back in the car, Google Maps rerouted us back to the main highway and down a side road which took us directly to the designated entrance for the dam. It's actually a really good thing that we made the wrong turn that led us to the abandoned village, which is on the other side over here. So we were trying to get to the dam, but we couldn't because, one, we couldn't find the path, and number two, the car that we have, it doesn't do well off-road. No, we're here at the Evretou Dam. Peaceful, quiet. On one side you got the dam, and then on the other side is just like endless views of greenery. I can see like orange groves and trees and hills and valleys and just pure nature, and it's really nice to be, always is nice to be surrounded just by nature, by trees. I was actually just reading and somebody says that
It's not blue.
1, 2 is also deceptively long. It's 12 miles around.
Whoa, that's why it's called the Dam Lake. That Dam Lake.
If you appreciate nature, then hiking along the waterside and just absorbing the serenity of this area would do you just fine. We didn't stay for too long. We just walked a little ways into the dam, admired it, spent some time throwing some rocks in the water like kids. Ooh!
Good one.
Kelly for the splash?
Yeah, boy.
And shortly after, we headed back to Polis to find some lunch. Hey, shoes a lot cleaner. Girls are hungry. We're gonna get some food. I just left the dam and now we are in the town searching for some food to eat. That is a cheeseburger. That's the village salad? Mm-hmm. I got me a chicken burger, brandy sour.
Bye.
Have a nice evening.
Cool. Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye. So again, because it's off season, everything is closed. I got a couple bars down this street here, like this entire street from back to the top where we were, all the way back down to here. But everything is closed up. There's a really cute, tiny city with cobblestones and jewelry stores and a lot of restaurants. In the busy season, this would really be such a cool place to be. All right, so we done had our lunch and now we are at the Aphrodite's Bath area where you got like a bunch of hiking trails that you can do. There's one that's like 20 minutes, a really short one. There's a trail that's like an hour. There's a bunch of different times and lengths and difficulties of trails that you can choose. We're gonna do the coastal trail, or at least attempt to do it. The girls are behind me, but it's just like nothing but beautiful coastal views. Compared to most of the other days here, today has been absolutely beautiful because we got the sun.
The path where we went down, we need to go back on the higher one.
Okay.
There's enough toilets down here, boy.
Somewhere over there.
Calling it quits? Yeah?
Yeah. So I'm glad we saw this. Do this walk earlier in the day if you want to go farther.
Go to the haunted village at night.
Yes.
We do it the wrong way, Amy?
Maybe.
Well, I just think with 2 hours of sunshine in a day,
Yeah.
you gotta just,
Maybe there's more sunshine in the summer.
yeah.
The temperature?
You didn't feel like a weird heat as you just walked through there?
No, it was colder.
Both of us felt like hot, just like out of nowhere.
Really?
Yeah.
So after hiking along the rugged coastline for about an hour and a half, we called it quits and made our way home. And we stayed in for the rest of the night.